What is lyrics like? What's lyrics done to harass you? I think that's a fair question.
Well, I'd say the main thing that he did was for no reason, right? Our drama was completely done. He joined in on a toxic distress video, and he had this great criticism for me, and this was one of the most horrid things I've ever heard. And it was so bad that this clip had to be removed from that video.
Hey yo, I appreciate the homie Toxic Distress for letting me on the vid. And my part of this video, you know me, with my 40k sub clout, you know I had to get on here real quick.
And this was one of the most horrid things I've ever heard.
Fetch me that song. For drama, we smoking nada. Black leather on the jeans and the Honda. Don't compromise, wearing Prada. Got a couple chains for the drama.
What is lyrics like? What's lyrics done to harass you? I think that's a fair question.
Well, I'd say the main thing that he did was for no reason, right? Our drama was completely done. He joined in on a toxic distress video, and he had this great criticism for me, and this was one of the most horrid things I've ever heard.
Get a grip. What Lyrics said hardly even compares to half the stuff you've said. You know, if you think what Lyrics said is really that bad, I have a question for you. What are your thoughts and opinions on religion?
And it was so bad that this clip had to be removed from that video.
Dude, give me a break. The only reason why I removed that segment from my video is because you threatened to report my video if I kept it in. Alright, dude, enough of this. Today I will drop the sequel to arguably the biggest video ever uploaded onto this channel. So without further ado, I present Jadyn, the Most Sensitive Commentary Channel Part 2. Let's just dive into this landfill. To sum up Jadyn's content is pretty much a couple people tweeting mean things about Dream and her reading them to her audience. Yeah, that's literally it. It's literally just reading tweets, dude. That's essentially what all commentary is nowadays. But no, we're not gonna be talking about our fucking content, right? If Jadyn wants to go make videos reading mean tweets about Dream, go the fuck ahead, right? Be my guest. But see, when you're a YouTuber of this size and you make content this shit, you're gonna get criticized for it. And the real problem with Jadyn is how she responds to this criticism. You see, whenever Jadyn is faced with any criticism whatsoever, she'll either threaten to report your video or accuse you of transphobia. See, if you didn't know yet, Jadyn is actually transgender. I don't know how you would know. It's not like she plasters it all around her Twitter account or anything like that. It's not like she tweets all day about how she's fucking trans, and she builds up all this sympathy from her fans so she's able to play the victim card whenever she's faced with any fucking criticism whatsoever. Today, we're gonna be talking about the most pathetic YouTuber on the entire platform. Let's just dive into this landfill.
And he had this great criticism for me, and this was one of the most horrid things I've ever heard. And it was so bad that this clip had to be removed from that video.
Lose on me, bitch, I'm toxic. I'm a shorty motion prick, you better watch.
As you know, with the entire Optimus drama, I was completely unhinged and said so many things that I didn't mean. I had never been in a situation like this before, as cringe as it sounds. Optimus was a kind of hero and inspiration to me. So just imagine if your favorite actor, sports player, called you out on Twitter.
Dude, if you're genuinely sorry, just say you're fucking sorry, dude. Stop with all this bullshit. Oh, he was my hero when he criticized me and I was in a bad place. Dude, just fucking say you're sorry. You know, you wonder why the community's mad at you, dude. You blame every fucking other factor besides yourself. You know, if you're really sorry, which I doubt you are, then take some fucking accountability.
A lot of people wouldn't be able to handle that, but that doesn't at all excuse my actions or the things that I said to Sensitive Society. Sensitive was one of the first friends that I made in the commentary community, and when I saw that he was celebrating what had happened, I just kind of snapped. You know, I thought this guy was my friend, but according to him, he never even liked me in the first place, and that was pretty hard to deal with.
For some fucking apology, dude. Yeah, guys, I'm really sorry for saying kill yourself. It will never happen again, but that little fucker, dude, he said he never liked me. Look, guys, doesn't he look like a bad person? Oh, I'm not directly saying he's a bad person. I'm making it look like I'm apologizing. You know, I'm here taking accountability, right? Here's some things he tweeted at me that makes him look like an asshole. You know, if you want to shit talk Sensitive Society, Sensitive Society's a fucking idiot, okay? If you want to shit talk him, go ahead. But if you're gonna shit talk him, don't make it look like, oh, guys, I'm just taking accountability. No, you're shit talking him. Just fucking admit it.
I do want to make it clear that Sensitive and I have cleared things up in private and have moved on completely from this situation, but I still shouldn't have said what I did, and that was completely uncalled for. Now, after everything that had happened, you would expect me to learn from all of my mistakes and try to better myself. And for a while, I thought that I had, but it didn't take long before I fell into the same cycle. I used Twitter as a crutch to lean on instead of actually dealing with my issues. I would tweet about them instead, which is something that's heavily frowned upon in the commentary community. If you allow yourself to be vulnerable, people are going to strike.
Oh yeah, guys, the commentary community, just the vicious community, they're gonna fucking strike you down. Dude, you're not the fucking victim. I don't know, she either knows that her fan base is a bunch of fucking Minecraft kids, so she stopped trying, or like, I don't know.
And I should have expected that. As you guys know, about a month ago, I made a video on this our group chat that was going around doxing and harassing people on Twitter, and after I made my video, they ended up doing the exact same thing to me and spamming my Twitter for days on end, and it kind of felt like everyone was against me.
Oh my god, dude, this has nothing to fucking do with your drama, dude. Like, why do you do this shit? Why do you fucking, like, play the trans card? Look at me, guys, I'm getting harassed for being trans. Dude, just take accountability. Like, stop trying to get people to feel fucking bad for you, dude. It's ridiculous. This has nothing to do with any of this fucking drama, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? Guys, I'm being harassed for something I can't control. I know this has nothing to do with the fucking drama I'm talking about, but do you guys feel bad for me anyways? I'll say this again, you're not a fucking victim.
And there was this Leafy clone channel that was continuously making videos on me and my friends, and I thought that they were targeting us.
Yeah, guys, I'm really sorry, but this fucking Leafy clone, little shit, he was targeting me and my friend. Little fucker, I'm gonna report your videos. Do you actually think anyone thinks you're fucking taking accountability?
So I said that I would report their videos for harassment, and this ended up receiving huge backlash from the commentary community, and I immediately regretted what I had said. Now, I didn't report this person, I didn't report their videos, I didn't do anything. It was just kind of an empty threat. But again, I wasn't able to handle all of this backlash, and I tweeted out something really dark, something that wasn't okay, that I immediately deleted. This was up for a second, literally a second. I tweeted this and deleted it immediately. Well, one of these our group chat members somehow got a screenshot of this tweet before I deleted it, and they ended up spamming my tweets over the next few days with this tweet. And it really sucked to be continuously harassed for days on end.
Dude, this is fucking pathetic. I can't with this shit anymore. Guys, I'm being harassed. Oh my, dude, you're a fucking moron, seriously. Stop trying to get people to feel bad for you. Just say you're fucking sorry. And if you're not sorry, then fucking, I don't know, rant about people. But stop trying to make it look like you're taking accountability, dude. You're fucking not. You're not the victim. If you're gonna fucking false flag people, say you have more subscribers than them, so somehow that makes you better. Say a bunch of shit and delete it, and make people look bad with shit that doesn't even have the proper fucking context. You're gonna get backlash for it. Welcome to the fucking internet.
But then came my birthday, and I felt pretty good that day. I was finally getting over all the bullshit that had happened. But then another one of these Leafy clone channels released a video on me, and this user showed the tweet that the R group chat had been spamming me with for days, and that kind of brought back everything that I had been feeling days prior. And so I once again threatened to report this person's video, except this time I actually went through with it. I reported their video because of this tweet that they showed in that video.
Hey guys, it was my birthday, and you know, I was just really tired of all this constant harassment, dude. And I saw this fucking Leafy clone little shit, and he was talking about me on my birthday, so I fucking false reported his shit for harassment and bullying, even though he didn't harass and bully me at any point in his video. Please feel bad for me.
Now, to me, this wasn't a huge deal at all. Reporting videos isn't the same as like a copyright strike. I'm not breaking any laws whatsoever, and it exists for anyone to report anything they don't like.
This motherfucker just said this button exists to report people you don't like. I fucking can't, dude. I can't with this shit anymore. No.
Literally all this is a button. You just click it. You click two buttons, and that's how you report a YouTube video. And this video didn't even go down because YouTube decided that it didn't break the guidelines. But the commentary community didn't like this at all. I faced so much backlash, and it felt like I was back in the same spot as I was a few months ago.
Yeah, dude, you falsely reported a video, which you later admitted the only reason you reported his video is because you don't like the person who made it, which is completely unfair. And then you got backlash for it. That's completely fair.
Even Frank Hassel, the guy who harassed Boogie, jumped in on this. So I kind of made like a joke response to him that everyone took seriously. Basically, anytime people would call him out for harassing, showing up to Boogie's house, and threatening to our Boogie. He would use the fact that he's a veteran as a shield to harass people. Like that is some sort of excuse for his horrible actions. So I made a tweet saying that he deserved to in the Middle East. And people kind of took this as another sensitive society moment, which maybe it is, but to me it wasn't really that serious.
Oh yeah, guys, just a harmless little joke. Yeah, guys, fuck this guy. He's just been harassing people in the past. It completely takes away from what I fucking did. Don't worry about what I did. No, this motherfucker is just a harasser. And I just made a harmless little joke telling me he should go fucking die. Dude, just stop. If you're really sorry, if you aren't sorry, then don't fucking apologize. But if you are really sorry, then just be like, yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. Don't be like, oh, you know, it was just a harmless little joke that everyone took seriously for some reason. All I did is said he should go fucking die. And also, he was harassing people in the past. Totally has everything to fucking do with what's going on here.
I was just trying to like fight any potential response that he would have. And I was tired of any interaction I had with this guy. He would use the fact he was a veteran as an excuse. So with this response, I kind of threw that at the water and said, I don't care if you were a veteran.
Dude, the lack of self-fucking awareness. You use the fact that you're transgender as a shield about every fucking thing. You accused GRIMSY and Lyrics of being transphobic, and were they transphobic? Fuck no. And you keep on talking about how you're being harassed for being trans as if it has anything to fucking do with what's going on here, and you're using it to get people to feel fucking bad for you. It's pathetic. You're literally doing the exact fucking same thing. He's using him being a veteran as a shield. You just replaced veteran with being fucking transgendered. You're doing the same shit. You're using the fact that you're trans as a shield against criticism, dude. It's fucking sad.
But people in the commentary community actually sided with this literal sociopath. I mean, this guy goes around harassing people for a living. He gets a kick at making people suffer.
Dude, I can't with this shit anymore. The fucking lack of self-awareness here is astonishing. Look at what he did in the past, guys. That totally has everything to do with the current fucking argument. Also, if you want him to stop using the fucking veteran argument, then stop using the transphobia argument.
And after I saw that people were supporting this Frank Castle, I was done with it all. I decided that I was gonna cut ties with the commentary community, which again, probably wasn't the right way to go about it, but I was just tired of everything at this point. And so after months of build up and me just getting tired of Twitter, I made a video saying that I was done with Twitter, that I was gonna quit Twitter, and I promoted some of my other social media.
Okay, I know this isn't like really a solid point, but I just want to add, like, she says she's been planning this shit forever, like, you know, making that video on Twitter. If you've been planning this for so long and like all this, why were you still on fucking Twitter for all this time? It doesn't really make sense.
And I purposely left out this entire situation because to me, this wasn't even the main reason I wanted to quit Twitter. It was just another thing added onto the pile. And people said that I lied in that video, but I didn't lie. I've been canceled on Twitter numerous times. I'm not even talking about the commentary community in that video. I'm talking about Dream Stands. I got canceled by Dream Stands so many times.
Just kind of fucking funny, dude. It's like the same people she makes fun of in her videos. They sit around and try to fucking cancel everyone. She does the same shit. Oh, this guy said something bad about me. Fucking cancel him. It's like, dude, just shut the fuck up.
And I did briefly mention the commentary community about them constantly attacking me for every little thing I did. But that video was just more of a general rant on Twitter. It's something I'd planned to do for a while. Now, I know that I have contributed to some of the toxicity on Twitter, and that's why I'm taking accountability.
Dude, you're not taking accountability for shit. You're literally blaming every other factor besides yourself. Dude, it's fucking embarrassing how bad this shit is.
And I'm gonna try and better myself. I'm done with Twitter. It's just not a good website. It's probably one of the worst environments someone dealing with a lot of stress can be in. So like I said, I'm done with Twitter for the foreseeable future. I want to start focusing on what actually matters instead of Twitter, because I've been doing that so much for the last few months. It's finally time that I move on from all of that. So yeah, this was just me addressing some of the drama that I've been in. I know there's a lot of other crap that I haven't addressed. I mean, there's people who want me to address the Brazo situation. I really don't have a problem with Brazo. I'm sure we could actually be good friends. I just think it was scummy of him to milk Technoblade's diagnosis. I just think it was scummy of him to milk Technoblade's diagnosis.
Okay, dude, I can't fucking deal with this lack of self-awareness anymore. I'm fucking done.
Can't fuck with you innocent till proven guilty. I got green, clean money, but I'm...
Now, Jadyn is someone who is very fond of edgy jokes. If you don't know what I mean, she'll constantly tweet stuff like, oh, Hitler 2024, or top slurs of 2021, something along those lines, which is like, you know, really just classic comedy, right? Really funny. She'll also tell people to kill themselves on a regular basis, and I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, you know, Mr. Morally Correct, you know, this isn't morally right, you can't tell people that, I really don't care. Tell people whatever the fuck you want, dude. My problem is that when you constantly make all these, like, bad jokes, right, and you constantly say all this, like, kill yourself type stuff to to other people, you can't get offended and play the victim card when people do it to you. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, pretty much Lyrics made this video on Jadyn called Why I Don't Like Jadyn, pretty much talking about, like, you know, her problematic personality and pretty much all stuff I talked about in this video. I'm not gonna go cover it again. Anyways though, Jadyn and Lyrics have had quite a history, and that all comes into the story later. I'll explain that all later, but anyways though, Jadyn made a tweet about how YouTubers break TOS and they don't get punished by YouTube, right? She then leaves a comment on Lyrics' video, "This video violates YouTube TOS, good luck keeping your channel." And first everyone thinks it's all jokes, right? There's no way she's actually reporting these videos to YouTube. Well, that's where you're wrong. Lyrics takes a screenshot of the comment and makes a tweet, "This is a joke, right? Jalen was taken." And Jadyn decided to reply to that tweet with, "I guess we will wait and see," pretty much insinuating that she's trying to get his video taken down. Now, obviously, she gets a lot of backlash for this because Lyrics wasn't harassing and bullying. To give you the short answer, Jadyn was just salty he made a video on her, but she kept on pushing out the message that Lyrics was just harassing and bullying her in the video. But she realized that no one was buying her bullshit that he was harassing and bullying because he wasn't, so she kind of puts that argument to rest and brings up a new argument that he was harassing and bullying her in the past. She then brings up this clip that actually involved me. It was from one of my old videos, or it was supposed to be in one of my old videos. I didn't actually include it because she said if I put this clip in the video, she will report it. But she claimed Lyrics was being transphobic in this clip, where he pretty much made some jokes, like edgy jokes revolving around Jadyn. The whole reason why he even made these jokes in the first place is because prior to him making that clip, this all happened 6 months ago by the way, but prior to him making that clip, they got into a Twitter fight where Jadyn actually told Lyrics to go kill themselves. Now again, I have no problem with her telling Lyrics to go kill himself, I really don't, but if you make all these fucking jokes about people and go tell people to kill themselves and say all this fucked up shit to people, you can't get offended when people do it to you. It's bullshit. You know, if you want to say all this fucked up shit to people, that's fine, but when people say it back, you can't fucking say, "Oh guys, I'm transgender, they're being transphobic," or, you know, "That's fucked up," and then report their videos. You can't fucking do that, dude. Like, if you want to be edgy, you have to know how to tolerate other people being edgy, dude. Like, this should go without saying, but I guess not. Jadyn, you are not special. If you go say all this fucked up shit to other people, they can say it back. And you can't play the fucking victim card or the transphobia card, because, you know, Jadyn's transgender for the 4 people who didn't know. But I feel like when it comes to Jadyn, she just has to make up her fucking mind, dude. Are you Mr. Edgy, you know? You know, Hitler 2024 or top whatever fucking slurs in 2021? Or are you Mr. fucking sensitive? "Oh, that's fucked up. You can't say that. That's not right." You can't be both because it's not fucking working out. You look incredibly hypocritical when you try to play both cards. You know, why can you go around just saying all this shit, gas all religious people, you know, fucking kill yourself? But then when someone makes fucking jokes about you, that's when it's harassment, right? That's when it crosses the line. That's when it's bullying. And that's when you should get your fucking video taken down. Apparently, right? She tried to fucking take it down. And what's also bullshit is that she went on, like later, she went on Augie's, I don't know what the fuck you call it, podcast show, whatever the fuck. It's like his live show. And she pretty much kept making the argument that it's just a fucking button. Whenever anyone asked her anything about it, she said, "Hey, you know, all I did was click a button. It was just a button." Okay, well, you know what? Let's just say I go to a school, right? And I say, "Hey, you know what? Fuck these kids. I'm gonna shoot up this school." So I have a gun and I point it at a bunch of kids and I shoot at them. But let's just say my aim is fucking trash and I miss all my shots. I can't go make the fucking argument, "Hey, you know, I was just shooting my gun. All I did was shoot a gun. I didn't murder anyone." Your intention was clearly to get his video taken down. By reporting his video, that has to be your fucking intention. You want the video taken down. That's what the report button is fucking for. Or like in my scenario, I was trying to fucking kill the kid. Don't clip this. This whole scenario is bullshit. It's pretty much, "Oh, you know, this guy made a video on me. I've had bad interactions with this guy in the past. I'm gonna try to fucking report his video," which, by the way, you can't even fucking do that, dude. Even if what he did, let's just say he was harassing and bullying you in the past. Why would it be fucking fair to report his video that he made in the present? It makes no fucking sense. And she's all surprised when people get angry at her. Yeah, motherfucker, you're clearly in the fucking wrong here. And it's also with the edgy joke shit too, right? You don't like it when people make fucking edgy jokes about you, then don't make it about other people. The lack of self-awareness on this fucking individual is astonishing. You cannot have it both ways. Like, I don't know how else to fucking say it. It just doesn't work. Right, I'm sorry, I'm done with my rant about this situation, but it just really fucking pisses me off. Like, there's no way. You have to be a little bit more fucking self-aware to have a platform. You know what? I'm not gonna get into it again. Let's just move on to the next point. You know, maybe this video was a mistake, you know, maybe I should have never talked about Jadyn, because if you fuck around with Jadyn, dude, she's gonna try to gun you. Jadyn's accused people of transphobia and threatened to report their videos countless amounts of times. If you ever dare criticize Jadyn, not only are you transphobic, but you also deserve a strike on your channel. So this all really started when two YouTubers were arguing about the Scrimzox allegations. Now, the Scrimzox allegations is essentially where the YouTuber Scrimzox essentially got exposed for having some fucked up relations with minors. Now, is Scrimzox actually in the wrong here? I can't say that. I do not know. Now, the person who brought up these allegations in the first place was my friend GRIMSY, and this YouTuber Aiden Projects who was in the argument pretty much said that GRIMSY came up with the allegations. And right when Aiden Projects said that, that's when Jadyn decided to come out of the woodworks and just drop some nuclear ass takes on the whole situation. Now, Jadyn, who is Scrimzox's friend, joins the argument and says, that asshole is not trustworthy. He's transphobic and constantly makes videos on me and Scrimzox. Now, she is referring to GRIMSY. Oddly enough, there's no evidence of GRIMSY being transphobic in any way, shape, and form. The only other person who has accused GRIMSY of transphobia is Scrimzox. Now, as I said before, Scrimzox and Jadyn are friends, so most likely Scrimzox told Jadyn that GRIMSY is transphobic. Neither of these brainlets have any evidence of GRIMSY being transphobic in any way, shape, and form, but the argument doesn't end here. GRIMSY says, I don't hate you because you're trans, I hate you because you're a bad person. Now, at this point in time, Jadyn is losing the argument, so what does Jadyn decide to do? Fuck it, I'm just gonna threaten to report his video. After this, GRIMSY calls Jadyn a fucking idiot and calls her out for not doing enough research on the Scrimzox situation, and guess what Jadyn decided to say? This single-handedly is the smartest thing I've ever heard a human being say in my life. I don't need to do research because the person being accused told me everything directly. Now, if you don't know what this statement means, I'll explain it to you. Let's just pretend in this situation that instead of being friends with Scrimzox, Jadyn is friends with EDP445. Now, we know EDP445 is in the wrong. Now, she's essentially saying, I don't need to do any research about these allegations against EDP445 because EDP told me everything directly. Now, if Scrimzox is guilty and the only research you've done has come from him, then he's clearly been fabling the fucking truth because he's guilty. Oh, I don't need to do any research about the EDP445 allegations. EDP told me everything directly. You see how fucking retarded that sounds? EDP is the one getting accused. If EDP is guilty and wants to maintain the image that he's innocent, he's going to fucking lie to you. This is only one of Jadyn's very many well thought out statements she's put on her Twitter account, but we'll get into more of them later. Because after this, she started getting backlash for threatening to report this guy's videos because she doesn't like him. And here was her response. Fine, I'll take the L. I shouldn't have threatened to report GRIMSY's videos. Okay, so that's fair. But then she says, I'm just really insecure and I hate that he keeps putting photos of me in his videos. Jadyn, I know you're not gonna respond to this video, but I just want to give you something to think about right now. If you're so insecure about your face, right? You know, you're just really worried about what people will think about your appearance. Then why the fuck did you do a public face reveal on your second channel? Jadyn, you're not the fucking victim here. Jadyn, if you really care this much about what people think about your appearance, then it was a pretty dumbass move to do a public face reveal on your second channel. That is nobody's fault but yours.
Hey yo, I appreciate the homie Toxic Distress for letting me on the vid. And my part of this video, you know me, with my 40k sub clout, you know I had to get on here real quick.
And he had this great criticism for me, and this was one of the most horrid things I've ever heard. And it was so bad that this clip had to be removed from that video.
Smoking nada, black leather on the jeans and the Honda.